Hey guys, and welcome to today's idiot video. As stated in the title, today's video is going to be my most dangerous debunk video yet, because today I put these pearly whites on the line to take on a certified cannibal and one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time, Mike Tyson, as he has a conversation about space and the flat earth. So put in your mouth guards, get your bob and weave on, and let's begin.
I know you would love this since you're gonna be rapping and shit. And you still rap?
Yeah, I just dropped a project the other day called El Capo.
No rapper know this.
So this is the group of people we're going to be reacting to today. Former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, well-known rapper Jim Jones, and co-host on the Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson show, Ebon Britton. To be fair, none of these guys are scientists, nor do they claim to be. But some of the silly shit they say in this interview makes them well deserved of being called an idiot.
Shit, I'm gonna put you on some shit because I really like this now. Do you know it fucking rain diamonds in certain planets like Jupiter and shit?
What?
That's probably the most intelligent thing Mike Tyson has ever said. Because yes, scientists do believe that when lightning strikes the methane in the atmospheres of Jupiter and Saturn, it forms pure carbon. And as this pure carbon falls through the atmosphere into greater and greater pressures, it becomes so compressed that it forms into a diamond crystal.
It rains diamonds.
Yes.
Show him. You believe that shit they tell you, right? If that shit tell you it's true, you believe it, right? If that machine, that shit that these geeks made tell you it's true, you'll believe it. I don't know if it's true, but those geek motherfuckers told me it was true.
Mike, you're an idiot. Because you're literally putting out information on the same machine that those geek motherfuckers built. By your own definition, you're now one of those geek motherfuckers who's just saying shit that people are going to believe without even knowing whether it's true or not.
And it's on information.
They say it rains diamonds?
I don't know if this is true. I don't want to believe this shit. That's why they send these planets, and they'll send those little ships up to Mars and shit, and they land and they dig into
diamonds.
Mars. Yeah, all this diamond.
The guy on the right, Ebon Britton, is just full of classic one-liners like, "It's liquid diamonds." That doesn't even make any sense. Diamonds are carbon that's in crystal form, whereas liquid diamonds would just be liquid carbon. You guys are idiots.
White people before us, they be up there raining diamonds. How do we get that? So they send their ship up there. They landed on Mars and they start digging.
It doesn't rain diamonds on Mars, you idiot. The reason it rains diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn is due to three key components. First, there must be carbon in the atmosphere. Second, there must also be lightning present in the atmosphere. And third, and most importantly, there must be an extreme amount of atmospheric pressure similar to what we see in the atmospheres of the gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn. So even if carbon and lightning were both present in the Martian atmosphere, there simply isn't enough atmospheric pressure to convert that carbon into diamond rain.
No, I'm serious. They got machines to do that. That's what we do.
They're already doing it.
Yeah, we send machines up there because we can't breathe. We'll fucking die. So the machine hits, it lands, and it starts digging and sucks all the minerals off the ground. No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a third grade, fourth grade dropout.
That's actually something to be proud of, Mike, because most flat earth idiots don't make it past the second grade.
And I know this shit because of this bullshit internet. Yeah, I would have never known that shit. Can you imagine they say they want to send us over there we could get more space because it's overpopulated? No, they want the money over there. When it gets overpopulated here, we get fucking population control. We kill people.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that. Because the world's population growth has pretty much stayed between 1% and 2% per year for the past 70 years. So if population control were true, the annual world population growth rate numbers would reflect it. Mike Tyson, you're an idiot.
Rich or poor, I want to die right here. Alone.
I don't know if I want to do that, though. You ain't want to take a one trip up there, see what's popping up there one time?
I don't think I want to. I want to just chill here and die here.
You don't even want to just one time,
nah,
one day?
It takes too much time. It takes you 30 years to get there.
Protect your face, because we have rapid fire stupid incoming. With our current technology, we can get a manned mission to Mars in about 6 months to a year. Not 30 years, you idiot.
Nah, I don't think oh man, 30 years to get there?
Yeah.
It gotta be a closer planet than that.
I believe Mars is the closest.
Actually, Mike, Mars is not the closest planet to Earth. When talking about the closest planet to Earth, we must make a distinction between the planet that makes its closest approach to Earth and the planet that's on average closest to Earth. And neither one of those answers is Mars. Venus is the planet that makes the closest approach to Earth, and the planet that's on average closest to Earth is the same planet that's on average closest to every other planet in our solar system, and that's Mercury. Now let's take some of the pressure off of Mike, and let's see if Ebon has anything intellectual to offer to this conversation.
Takes you a really long time.
Oh fuck. Ebon's an idiot too.
What were you saying for me to bring up?
Fuck, I forgot what it was.
God damn it.
Weed.
We have you stuck. I'm stupid.
This is like the greatest anti-drug PSA ever. Could you imagine what Nancy Reagan could have done with this video clip?
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
We have you stuck. I'm stupid.
That's the medical benefits. Saturn?
The winds.
The winds of Saturn.
The winds
yeah.
of Saturn.
Yes.
I believe theirs is like fucking 10,000 miles to rip you, tear you apart.
No, Mike. The fastest winds on Saturn are just above 1,100 miles per hour at the equator. Not 10,000 miles per hour, you idiot.
You know,
That's
it's like
insane.
it's like paper. Like the wind now, you take paper and fly. If that's a human being, it boom, they tear you apart. That's why we can't live nowhere but here.
That's actually not that wrong, Mike. Because humans have evolved to live on Earth. And everywhere else we look, it appears as though life on Earth simply wouldn't survive. Whether it's extreme temperatures or toxic atmospheres or extreme weather conditions or the lack of basic necessities like liquid water. Earth is quite literally the only place we can find that can support the human race.
At least that's what they tell us. Imagine we live on a flat fucking world. All this time we thought we lived on a round planet, huh?
Yeah, let's just think about that one for a second. If the Earth was flat, then rotational patterns and hurricanes don't make sense. Sunrises and sunsets don't make sense. The southern rotational stars don't make sense. The fact that Polaris' position in the sky is based on your position on the surface of the Earth doesn't make sense. Gravity doesn't make sense. And the fact that we have an actual fucking horizon doesn't make sense if the Earth is flat. So the Earth isn't flat. And Mike Tyson, if you become a flat earther, then you're a fucking idiot.
We have no fucking evidence to believe that we're on a round planet, only by people telling us.
Mike, when you break your computer, do you attempt to fix it yourself, or do you call one of those geek motherfuckers to come and fix it? Maybe someone who has a little bit more experience in that field than you do. Of course you do. And while computers are practical, the same concepts apply to science. There is almost always someone who is more knowledgeable and more experienced than you are, and if you listen to what they say, you might learn a thing or two instead of doing your best to be an idiot.
But we really don't know
11.
where we came from, who the fuck was our purpose here.
I'm not going to go
Say
for
that
that.
again?
You're not going to tell
Over.
me that on a round planet, though.
How do you know that? You never been out of space, nigga.
Yeah, but Mike, many other people have been to space, and you can't honestly believe that every one of them are lying, that none of them on their deathbed decided to come clean with the truth. I mean, they all know that God exists and that NASA's hiding God from the people, but none of them will repent their sins by telling the truth in an effort to get in good with their creator. I'm calling bullshit. I'm also calling the genetic fallacy on Mike Tyson, and I'm also calling Mike Tyson a fucking idiot. So I think that's going to be where we end the video today, because if I say anything else, I'm sure to catch the hell and fury of a right hook that'll collapse me down into a singularity. I want to take the time out to thank Mike Tyson. As a kid, growing up in the late 1980s, I watched a little bit of boxing and was absolutely fascinated by his rise to fame and the top of the boxing world. So I wanted the rest of this video to be a message to Mike Tyson and anyone else out there who has a little bit of fame. Don't become a flat earth idiot. Don't start saying that science is wrong unless you know science is wrong. The audience you speak to listens to you. and may not be in a position to know whether what you're saying is right or wrong, and may just believe you at face value when you say that the earth is flat. But keep in mind, the earth's not flat, and all flat earthers are fucking idiots. Alright guys, so you made it to the end of the video, and I appreciate it. A massive shout out to all of my channel members and patrons. If Mike Tyson hunts me down and beats me to death for calling him an idiot, just know I did it for you. And it's with your support that I keep doing what I love to do, and I appreciate that. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.